the Exorcism Believer or the Exorcist Believer.
That's where I fall back.
Me and my man Al checked this one out. Definitely both was nervous going in because we have a particular way of how we feel about exorcism movies in particular. Ever since I saw The Exorcism of Emily Rose, I try to steer clear from exorcism movies, but since then I don't think nobody was able to capture what the Emily Rose was able to capture as far as telling a different way of telling the exorcism story, which was pretty horrific if you ask me. But getting into this Exorcism Believer, this is directed by David Gordon Green. This is the guy who did the last Halloween Ends and Halloween Kills. Definitely was not a fan of those movies, man. Some things, some of the kills are pretty good, but not a fan of the last few Halloween movies. But this is starring Olivia O'Neill as Catherine, Lydia Gillette as Angela, and Leslie Odom Jr. as Victor Fielding. Whew.
Angela.
What you think? I'll let you go first, big dog.
Okay. Now, I've had time to reflect. We seen it earlier today. Bro, disappointing, bro.
Disappointed?
Disappointing. They use all of the tactics, all of the horror movie tactics that everyone hates. Jump scares, just loudness for no reason. Just fucking, my heart can't take that, bro. I'm like, oh.
They had my man almost jump out the seat on one particular scene.
Like, my goodness. Like, what is going on, bro? Like, what happened to writing suspense and thriller into the script?
Yeah, loud noises wouldn't necessarily be considered a good jump scare. Like sometimes a good jump scare is not even any music or it's the sound going on. It's just something that you see.
And they used it. Man, I'm gonna just say it, bro. They used one of the scenes from Insidious, bro. The bro was behind.
Yeah,
behind Joshua.
That was actually so. Believe it or not, I actually liked that particular scene only because it was subtle. It was definitely a ripoff.
Yeah, but it
wasn't
scene.
Like, it was just subtle, you know what I'm saying? And how they did it was a little bit, it's like they added a little bit of spice as far as like, well, I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say they added spice, but the way they did it was in good faith. It was like paying homage. It wasn't like, oh, we take this and we created this. No, it was like a paying. And that was honestly one of the best scenes to me. Like, I like that scene the most because
it was a good scene. It was a good scene.
Like Al said, it was way too many jump scares, and the jump scares were based off loud noises.
Exactly.
Like the movie starts with dogs barking. Like, and it's like
stuff that if you seen without the loud noise, you would just be like,
it would have no effect.
No effect.
And I will give one jump scare in particular that happened in the woods that was pretty decent. It was when it kind of got you a little bit, because it got me, but it got you for sure. It was when he lifted up, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
So that was fine because it was symbolism with that particular animal,
right? And we made that connection, but still, it's like, dude,
yeah, it was unnecessary.
There's nothing that animal can do to make this noise.
Yeah, no, but at the same time, there was no consequence. So right. It was just like just happenstance.
It just happened.
Yeah, so those aren't good jump scares, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a decent amount of reviews out there talking about the ridiculousness of the jump scares because they took it a little bit too far.
Every scene that was supposed to be scary ended with a jump scare.
Well, don't get me wrong, it was definitely some creepy and horrifying aspects to the film. Especially the ending. I will give them that because they did something in the ending I wasn't expecting.
That's a fact. The ending was very bold.
Yeah,
I will give them points for that.
But the directing, it was something that was missing. I felt like it was some parts of the movies that I feel like they might have cut out for time or maybe or something like that, because I felt like some scenes that were played into the trailer didn't necessarily play out like they said it would in the movie. Like it was something that was kind of like brushed over or whatever. We definitely talked about it. But yeah, it was like the editing choice when it came to showing maybe the demons that was actually doing the possession. I just wasn't feeling it. It was too like flashy, like when I mean flashy, like it's too quick of edit cuts. Like it was too jump cutty. Yeah, so I wasn't really feeling that, and that kind of took me out of it, and I wasn't as scared. And it was definitely a lot of moments where I laughed, and I don't think we both laughed. We wasn't supposed to be laughing. It was some hilarious moments, bro. Like for sure. Like it was people having these reactions off these little girls, Catherine and Angela. Shout out these kid actresses though.
They did great.
Holy shit.
They was terrible.
Like, I would never want to play a possessed person, and let alone be great at it. Like it just seems all type of wrong. Right. But they held that shit down.
Held it down for sure.
Yeah. They probably could have did a little bit better with the, like, I guess sometimes when they was talking, it seemed like it was really like a voiceover. Like, but it was different moments though. Like it was like different voices. Like it wasn't just one voice. So I guess that was cool too. But it was some voices that just didn't work that great for me as far as like being scary. But it was kind of typical as far as like, got them in the room saying some out of pocket things, knowing things that they shouldn't know. Typical demon possession things.
Very typical. That's
what, like I said, it got kind of formulaic at that point. And me not being super juiced about these type of movies, I was kind of relieved, like, okay, not that bad.
To me, I feel the same way. Even the parts that could have been like really suspenseful and scary, like ended with jump scares. So it's like the when Angela was under the bed and the what you call
that was in the trailer. That was in the trailer for sure. Yeah,
ended in a jump scare. It's like, bro, y'all could have just had her under the bed. That's creepy right there. Yeah, the fact that she's under the bed, it kind of reminded me of that scene in Evil Dead, the newer one that came out where the girl was in the basement, but she was like looking up, like
Oh, okay.
And like it was like it reminded me of that because that scene was so creepy, but there was no jump scares in that. She was just looking.
Yeah,
and her face. Like just her face just was so creepy, and they could have just ended it like that, but nah.
You gotta slam on. This dude is like David Gordon Green, bro. Like just I didn't really know that going in. I only knew that after. I'm like, oh, this makes sense though, because it was kind of the same thing with the Jason movies or the Halloween movies, bro. Like like
it wasn't.
This is literally like child's play when it comes to like trying to be scary. Like, oh, bro, you got to do the technically the next movie in the series. Like, this is supposed to be the official part 2 or whatever it is. Like, and because it had a returning character, the mom from the first movie returns, and they even talk about the daughter. The daughter makes an appearance.
Quick cameo.
I don't know, man.
It just wasn't a good movie to me. The writing was subpar.
I like the dad though.
The dad character was okay.
Victor Fielding, the character he played.
I mean, his motives were clear. I'll say that. Like,
yeah, he was pretty on point.
He was on point with the motives and why he cares so much. Obviously, his daughter, but like, I mean, it's fact they made a good. They did good with showing why he was so caring for his daughter and why he cares so much, and also
why he wasn't necessarily a believer like that.
Exactly.
I'll say this: the family aspects were okay because you had to have two different dynamics as far as the dad dealing with the Victor guy dealing with his daughter, and the other family dealing with their daughter. So they were the way they bumped heads seemed pretty on point,
right?
And
also the religious aspect, because I feel like this is the first Exorcist where they brought in a different religion that could fight the demons too.
Yeah, that was tight. I give it that. Yeah, that was pretty dope. They tried different methods.
Yeah, they tried different methods from different type of like people that could, and the Catholic one wasn't really working like that, so they had to, you know what I mean.
And I like the fact that it was the demon played a particular trick that I was like, oh, finesse. I had a feeling that was gonna be it, but you actually didn't put it off. That was cold.
Yeah, I like that too.
And that bold. Yeah, very bold, and it coincides with the end. I'm like, that's crazy, because I think we was both in disbelief that's how it ended.
I was like, wow, okay. Like, that gave it a couple points for me.
Yeah, for sure.
That for sure boosted it up a couple points for me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay. You wanna rate it? Who went first last time?
You went first. I'll go first.
All right.
I'm gonna be hot. You know what I mean? I'm coming in hot, bro. I'm gonna give it a real decent movie a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, but I'm gonna do real decent movie 6.5, just because I saw the effort. It had potential. It just, like I said, it just missed the ball on these jump scares and bro, being too formulaic when it comes to it's hella of these movies, bro. And so not even just in that franchise, just in general, exorcism movies. And it's like I said, to this day, I haven't seen anybody come close to what they did with the Emily Rose movie, man.
Yeah. The only reason I'm not giving it 4 or 5 is, like I said, the boldness. They had a little nostalgia in there with the first Exorcist, the mom coming back, and actually, her name was Reagan, the daughter in the movie. She came back for real quick cameo. You know, it was like nice, and like you said, the dad played a really good role, and the children played a really good role.
Yeah, I had to give them their flowers for that.
Yeah, so that's for me. That's right around 6. The other 4 points, y'all lost me because jump scares was weak as hell. Yeah,
and like I said, it wasn't as terrifying as it could have been. So, yeah, man, we're not gonna try to keep y'all too much longer, man. If you guys are planning on seeing The Exorcist, let us know. If you have seen it, comment below what you thought of it and what you would rate the movie. Do you think that this guy, what's his name again, David Gordon Green, should keep getting these horror iconic movies? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Maybe he should try to do something original, see, because he got some type of skill. I just want to see what he do with something else, not with something that's a origin, like a IP already. Like, maybe do something original. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. If you are new here, please hit that sub button. If you are returning, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and of course hit that
notification bell
so you can stay up to date when we drop new pods. And we be dropping shit here and there. But we appreciate you guys for sticking with us. It's always gonna be real with the Real Squad, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that real talk, man. And we are out.
Peace.